You know what we do at this time of the day, right? We get to advise Anonymous on Pelong. So let's get straight into it, right? Anonymous entrusted us with their dilemma, asking us, of course, to help them out. So Anonymous this morning writes, Dear Pelo, I'm a woman in my early 20s and I've fallen deeply in love with a man who's over 60. Yes, 60. I know how it sounds. Believe me, I've heard it all. But what we share feels real. He treats me like the queen, respects me, listens to me, and gives me the kind of emotional safety I've never known before. He's kind, he's generous and protective, the kind of man I always prayed for. But love hasn't come easy. His family hates me. They call me names behind my back: gold digger, home wrecker, opportunist. They refuse to accept that I could truly love him for who he is and not for what he has. It hurts because they don't see the side of him that I do. The laughter, the tenderness, and the way that he lights up when we're together. Oh, Anonza. I know what people think when they see us, right? The stares, the whispers, and the judgment. And sometimes I question myself too. Am I being naive to believe in this love, or is society just being too close-minded to understand that love doesn't always fit into neat little boxes? Below, please help. How do I get his family to welcome me? So Nonza is in love. In her early 20s, she's in love with a man who's over 60 years old. I know. So here's the thing. They say love ain't nothing but a number. We've heard this so many times, right? So I don't know, Anonza. You know what? I will advise you, my darling, but quickly after the break, right? So if you do have something that you want to say to Anonza, to advise Anonza, please make sure that you send it on our WhatsApp line at 076-260-2815, or also on the UConnect app and the social pages. This is You Before Noon, right? With myself, Pelo Modiga, and we're here to advise Anonymous. It's called Pelong Matters of the Heart. So just in case you missed it, Anonza is a woman in her early 20s and she's fallen deeply in love with a man who's over 60. Right? And Anonza says, the reason why I love this man so much is the fact that he treats me like a queen. This man respects me. This man listens to me. This man gives me the emotional safety that I've never known before. This man is kind to me. He's generous. He's protective. Basically, the kind of man that I prayed for. Right? So Anonza says, listen, as much as we love each other, there are some obstacles. So the challenge is the fact that his family doesn't accept Anonza. Right? So they call her names behind her back. They call her gold digger, they call her home wrecker, an opportunist as well, and they just refuse to accept that this is love, right? So Anonza saying, how do I get his family to welcome me? All right. One thing about love is such a beautiful thing. Love is such a beautiful thing, Anonza. Love won't look the same for me as it does for you, right? What works for you won't necessarily work for me, right? Even though there's plus or minus, 30-something years old between the two of you, love, I hate clear, man. It doesn't have one definition. There's not one way of defining love. There's not one face of love, right? So love comes, that's why they always say as well that love comes in no color. Love comes, knows no age. Love knows no class. Love is just something that is so pure and so beautiful. And if, Anonza, you truly, truly love this man with your heart and soul, and your intentions are also quite pure, with this man, I say pursue it. Enjoy it while it lasts, of course. Have a great time with this person of yours. Enjoy bophelo ba botle, because they say two's company, three's a crowd, and for yona harasa bua ka yon. What do you have to say? Please advise Anonymous on 076-260-2815. Don't forget, we're also on the social pages. Interact with us on that platform.
Good morning. I go by the name of Anonymous.
Hello, Nanzi.
Getting straight to it. My sister,
Yeah.
I think, has experienced a father figure because of, if ever, the first thing, Siana Timinas Bonemo Hontate O, Ki Horobana Rakwe, La Susantla.
Okay.
I mean, like 60 plus. And she's at the 20s. Motole, like, he's equal to be her father. So I think Mugele maybe struggling like all these things, the absent fathers and stuff. That's why le motole kana le raka kona go mona gore a ka shera some romantic things line. But I think le need these things di bankanya go tswa go gae gore guys, absent fathers come along go ruta bana ba rona gore as a father o fa ngwana lerato le le yang o mo tlhokomela yang o mitse go le bokana kang gore at the end of the day bana ba tswa mo tseleng na gore ano ba kry-a bontate ko ntle ba batla go ba dirang gore ba batla go starta malapa le bone. So sa ntlha ko gabo Mogele ba reng bone like without judging her.
Okay, no, I hear you. I hear you. Great point as well. Hey, Mkulu Snow also shares the same sentiment as you. Says, "Lol, guys, it's clear, you know, that it shows hore lerato la batsadi le botlhokwa. Bona ngwana o le batla ko strateng. That love, taking care, emotional support, ke lona lerato la soft as a mother's touch, right? So I guess there's, you know, people who are saying, listen, if she received the love that she is seeking, you know, she wouldn't have gone for such an older man because." Over 60 years old, you do see, you know, that you see you know, not necessarily a lover. So great point there. But we'll get into more music and then I'll get into more of what you have to say for Anonymous. All right. So drop it on the WhatsApp line, the YouConnect app, and the social pages. Let's advise Anonymous. It's up long matters of the heart. Are you ready? Talk to me on 076-260-2815. What do you think Anonymous should do in this regard? A woman in her early 20s in love with a man who's over 60. But there's a lot of judgment there, of course. You know what I mean? So what do you have to say?
Morning, Pelo.
Good morning.
Yeah, to me personally, people will always judge you no matter what you do, no matter who you love. Yeah, just for me personally, people will always judge you. As long as you're happy, that's the only thing that matters to you. Keep him happy, you happy, life goes on. Don't worry about what people say, what people think, or what people will do. You guys must have a lovely day. Bye.
Have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, Joel.
Good morning. They forgot that part.
So if he's making you happy, go for it. I'll date the family. Yeah, dating him. You know? So if he makes you happy, though, you know what? We live once, go for it and make yourself happy.
All right, so we'll get more of your voice notes, right? So make sure that you keep them coming as we're advising Anonymous. But age ain't nothing but a number. We'll see. It is you before noon. Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in and for choosing us. We're still advising Anonymous. Nonzi. Nonzi says, when age becomes an enemy, because I'm in love with this man. This man is over 60 years old and I'm in my early 20s. There's a lot of judgment. The family doesn't like me, but I love this man because the love that this man gives me is the kind of love I've never experienced before. So what should I do now? How can I get the family to love me and accept me?
Good morning, Pelo and the listeners.
Good morning.
Pelo, I think Anonza must always know that Solanka, the partner, is a provider somehow, is a breadwinner or a financially somehow, they will never like her. That is a given. In most relationships, matata au ateng. Solanka monna a tlhokometse ko tlung financially. Baka ske ba tsama ba ratile makoti because makoti ke re leno tlo gonna le influence in how the money goes out mo tlung a ke o tshwanetse because ke partner ke so next time tla maybe ba re a go ba rekela eng makoti ba re mare ha ise re etse 1 2 3 mo tlung ema pele o tla bona a seng go wa go senya mare tshwantse go tlo gonna le changes so usually go ga bo monna ha ba rate those changes makoti tshwantse la ipe sentle gore they won't like her la ka etsa taba ya age ke utlwa mare a ke re dumelane gore love knows no age so a re sa tsena mo tabeng ya gore o suwa bokana o decide le go nna le motho wa bokana it could have been motho wa 50 years they would have still not liked her so lanka monna a provider go ga bone financially wa baka same ba go ratile man you are going to influence somewhere somehow how the money goes out of the house so abana netela that part tone ba ka se ba go ratile yona if the lady anatla the guy na sa bereki the lady le na tlang a supporta the guy yo bona go bana ma go rata ya bane ba go rata ka dipelo tsa bone jotlhe
Yeah, no, I've heard of that, eh? I've heard of that. So, hey, ho, Jolale, a provider is a problem, or getting married to a provider seems to be the problem. I don't know.
Hey, good morning, Pelo.
Talk to me.
I'm anonymous. If it feels real, then it's real. So what makes you happy is the guy who makes you happy. Then go for it. I don't see any problem. After all, age is just a number. What's real is love. Thank you very much, Pelos. I'm to many fear fontaine.
Well, Fifi Jones on the socials begs to differ, says age isn't just a number. If a woman had present fathers, male figures growing up, know not to cross that line. Even at the age that I'm at, I'd never date a 60-year-old. I mean, what are we going to talk about and what are we going to do? Okay, I hear you. Now it's 10 o'clock. It's time for the news, okay?